In the world of music, not every single can be a chart-topping hit. While the first and second singles from an album often receive significant promotion and attention, third singles can sometimes struggle to maintain the momentum. In this video, we look at 10 third singles that flopped. G.U.Y. by Lady Gaga. G.U.Y., short for Girl Under You, was the third single from Lady Gaga's third studio album Art Pop, released in 2013. Following the mixed reception of the album and the underwhelming performance of the second single Do What You Want, the song faced an uphill battle. Despite its ambitious music video, which featured extravagant visuals and a continuation of themes from her previous hits, it failed to resonate with a wide audience. The song peaked at a modest number 76 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it one of Gaga's least successful singles of all time. Several factors contributed to the song's lack of success. The art pop era itself was marked by confusion and mixed reviews, with many fans and critics feeling the album was a drastic change and lacked the cohesive brilliance of her previous work. Additionally, the controversy surrounding Do What You Want, due to its association with R. Kelly, overshadowed the promotion of G.U.Y. Tunnel Vision by Justin Timberlake. Tunnel Vision was released as the third single from Justin Timberlake's third studio album, The 2020 Experience, back in 2013. The album's first two singles, Suit and Tie and Mirrors, were massive hits, setting high expectations for Tunnel Vision. Despite JT's star power and the success of the album, the song did not perform well on the charts. It peaked at number 77 on the Billboard Hot 100, a far cry from the top 10 positions of its predecessors. The song's explicit music video, which featured nudity, sparked controversy and led to limited airplay on mainstream channels. This lack of visibility hindered its commercial performance. Additionally, the song's more experimental and less radio-friendly sound may not have appealed to a broader audience. Wait Your Turn by Rihanna. Wait Your Turn was the third single from Rihanna's fourth studio album Rated R, released in 2009. Following the first two singles, Russian Roulette and Hard, the song was expected to continue the album's strong performance. Unfortunately, it did not achieve significant chart success. It failed to enter the Billboard Hot 100, a rarity for Rihanna at that point of her career. Wait Your Turn was released during a turbulent period in Rihanna's life, shortly after her highly publicized incident with Chris Brown. The song's darker tone and the album's overall shift towards a more gritty, introspective sound may have alienated some fans, used to her more upbeat hits. It was an absolute banger though, but the lack of a strong promotional push led to its poor performance. I Drink Wine by Adele. I Drink Wine was released as a third single from Adele's fourth studio album 30 in 2021. Following the massive success of Easy On Me and the follow-up Oh My God, expectations were high for the song. Despite Adele's immense popularity and critical acclaim, it struggled to make a significant impact on the charts. It managed to do well in the UK, peaking at number 4 on the UK singles chart, but in the US it did not do as well, peaking at number 18 and not having the same lasting impact. The song was a more introspective and less commercially tailored song compared to its predecessors. While it resonated with Adele's core fanbase, its lower tempo and reflective lyrics may not have appealed to mainstream radio audiences. Not the End of the World by Katy Perry. Not the End of the World was the third single from Katy Perry's sixth studio album Smile, released in 2020. The album's first two singles, Daisies and Smile, had moderate success but did not achieve the same level of acclaim as her earlier work. The song failed to make a significant impact on the charts, not even managing to chart on the Billboard Hot 100. It received limited radio play and did not gain much traction on streaming platforms. The Smile era was marked by a shift in Katy's musical direction, with a focus on more personal and introspective themes. However, Not the End of the World did not have the same catchy pop-oriented appeal as some of her biggest hits. The songs released during the COVID-19 pandemic also affected its promotional efforts, with limited opportunities for live performances and events to boost its visibility. Angels Like You by Miley Cyrus. Angels Like You was the third single from Miley's seventh studio album Plastic Hearts, released in 2020. The album marked a stylistic shift for her, embracing a rock and glam rock aesthetic that was different from her earlier pop and country influences. Despite critical acclaim for Plastic Hearts, the song failed to make an impact on the charts. It did not even enter the Billboard Hot 100, surprising outcome giving Miley star power, and the strong reception of the album's previous singles Midnight Sky and Prisoner. Several factors may have contributed to the song's underwhelming performance. We can also blame COVID-19 for this one. Because of fewer live performances and media appearances, it was just a weird time. Additionally, while the song was a fan favorite, it did not have the same broad commercial appeal as the album's more upbeat and edgy tracks. Don't Stop by Mariah Carey. Don't Stop, Funkin' for Jamaica was released as the third single from Mariah Carey's ninth studio album Glitter in 2001, which also served as a soundtrack for the film of the same name. Was intended to showcase Mariah's versatility and embrace a more eclectic sound. Unfortunately, the song did not perform well commercially. It peaked at a lowly number 76 on the Billboard Hot 100, a significant drop from her usual chart dominance. The Glitter era was plagued by multiple issues, including poor reception of the film, negative press, and Mariah's personal struggles, which were highly publicized. The album was also released on 9/11, so it did not get to have strong promotion. The song was also different, featuring a collaboration with Mystical, and may have been too niche for mainstream radio at the time, contributing to its lackluster performance. Miles Away by Madonna. Miles Away was the third single from Madonna's 11th studio album Hard Candy, released in 2008. The album, which featured a more hip-hop influenced sound, was produced in collaboration with Timberlake and Pharrell Williams, who were chart toppers at the time. Despite being a highlight from the album, the song did not achieve significant chart success. It failed to enter the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 68. The song faced stiff competition from other tracks on Hard Candy that were more radio-friendly and had stronger promotional pushes. The first two singles from the album, 4 Minutes and Give It To Me, performed well on the charts, but the third was a disappointment. They probably spent a bulk of the promotional budget on the first two singles. Party by Beyonce. Party was released as the third single from Beyonce's full studio album 4 in 2011. The track featured a collaboration with Andre 3000 and was produced by Kanye West, making it a unique track on the album. Despite the star-studded collaboration and high expectations, the song did not perform well on the charts. It peaked at number 50 on the Billboard Hot 100, a lower position compared to Beyonce's usual chart-topping hits. The song's more laid-back and retro vibe may not have aligned with the prevailing trends of mainstream pop music at the time. Additionally, the release of multiple singles in quick succession from 4 might have led to market saturation, diluting the impact of Party. The decision to release a remix featuring J. Cole instead of the Andre version for the official music video also led to more confusion. Illusion by Dua Lipa. Illusion was released as the third single from Dua Lipa's third studio album, Radical Optimism, earlier this year. It was the follow-up to her first two singles from the album, Houdini and Training Season. Despite the hype, the song did not perform well on the charts in the US, peaking at number 43 on the Billboard Hot 100. It did good in the UK though, reaching number 9 on the singles chart. The singles from her latest album don't seem to have the same staying power as singles from Future Nostalgia or even her debut. Fans were expecting her to switch up her sound, but she more or less stuck to the sound that made her a superstar. Even though it always sounds good, at this point, it's starting to become formulaic. If we look into the history of pop music, the ones that become legends tend to take huge risks and change up their sound with each era. I think she needs to expand her horizon with her next project. What third singles that flopped did I miss? Tell me in the comments below.